gonna get hot in here. I think this is rice. Alright. Now I can rearrange my setup properly. I don't really know where I'm gonna put y'all, but you know, I was supposed to go live on my laptop. How can I do this? Where I can watch my show properly. Guys, we're trying butter chicken Papa John's tonight. Tonight's vibes.
Carolyn Bissett, this is John Kennedy. She's special.
Have I read about this special person?
Why is it so loud?
My life, I know that I'm destined for.
Everything in my life has changed.
Yeah, just like, why is it so loud?
Stay here forever.
Alright, Papa John pizza. I don't know if y'all can hear me properly. Hold on. Papa John pizza. Sorry, my stomach looks kind of. And butter chicken. I'm trying to get. I know I'm a big bag. Just leave me. Just leave me to be one.
I love you, baby.
Pepperoni pizza.
Not too late. See you in 10 days.
The nuclear football, if I enter blue pill. A linked array of global EMPs that would fry every electronic circuit on Earth. But it would also disable the nukes. An ultimate failsafe.
Xavier, I'm scared, baby.
I love you, baby.
Promise me something. You could want me to
Your wife is alive out there, Xavier.
Pepperoncini pizza. Peppers.
I'm here. I'm survivors.
I'm coming, baby.
Oh, spicier than usual.
And her father, he was leading a group to the bunker. And
Mountain Dew and water, and I do have raspberry lemonade in the fridge.
You must be Xavier. Easy. I'm a friend of Terry's. How the fuck do you know my wife? For the last 3 years, Terry has been my best friend. She's my favorite person left in this godforsaken world.
Not she's my favorite person. You're talking about somebody else's wife. And you say that's my favorite person. Butter chicken.
My life.
Hey, it's nice to play with someone who knows what the heck they're doing.
Tell me about it. No shit. You're sitting getting matched with 10-year-olds talking about whatever the fuck.
Totally.
Hey, I just sent you a friend request. You want to go again?
Yeah. That.
Butter chicken.
Yes.
Papa John pizza. Pepperoncini pepper. Yeah, I already seen this episode. doing though? Oh. I don't know. Am I missing something? Why is it not trying to play the new episode? I'm from the DMV area, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to watch this show, and something is like going wrong. Let me see. Mind you, my dog is staring me down like, if you don't give me some of this food. I wouldn't show y'all him, but like, here, let me show y'all him. Stop. No, go back. Because he just wants food. He just wants food. That's all he wants. That's why he even got up here. He's giving puppy dog eyes because he wants food. I'm tired. He has food. He wants my food, if I'm being specific here. Right dip in. I don't know who came up with this combo. You dip your pizza in the butter chicken. But they're elite for this. But I think this is the last piece I can eat. I honestly think this is the last piece I can eat. My stomach is like pretty small. Butter chicken. Papa's on deep dish pizza. Cooked. I think it's like cooked well done. So the edges are a little bit crunchier from the deep dish pan. And obviously I got pepperoni. I feel like cheese would have been too plain. I would have gotten tired of the taste already. And my butter chicken and pizza is so good. I never had it before, so this is my first time. And then I get the little pepperoncini peppers on the side. I'm ready to go to sleep. When I said eating too much, the eye just is coming. Yeah. So that was my series of butter chicken, Papa John pan pizza, pepperoncini. I didn't use the garlic yet, and I still have a lot of chicken left. And they also gave me, let me see, I think this is white rice. I was gonna get naan bread, but again, I'm already eating so much bread, so much carbs. But they did give me rice. So tomorrow I'll probably eat the chicken itself with the rice. And again, my dog is sitting here just hoping for an opportunity to be able to eat my food instead of his own. But he's already eaten his own. He just wants mine on top of that. But yeah, y'all see how quick I be done eating? Chino. Back up. Back up. Back up. You always do that. You need to have decorum. Have table manners. When you see people eating, you can't just always just be sniffing their food. This dog. Thank you. This is what he's coming for. This is what he's coming for. Look, look. You see him? Y'all see him? Hold on, y'all don't see him. Get from over there. Come over here and show the people yourself. Come. Come. No, not. Where are you going? Come show the people. The people want to see you. Come. Yeah, show them you're looking for food. Show them. There's no food left. Look at him. Look at his mouth. Like, my dog is like, that garlic sauce go crazy from Papa John's. I usually really be dipping my pizza in it every time, but because I was eating that, like, that butter chicken, the texture of that butter chicken, you cannot eat it with, you can't eat the butter chicken with the stuff. Like, you just can't. You can't eat it together. You gotta eat it separately. That's why I'm glad that it came with rice, because I didn't even know the butter chicken came with rice. But I mean, obviously it's like a stew, you know? It's like an Indian, I don't know if it's just Indian, but you know, I know Indians eat that or whatever. So they also give rice. So tomorrow I can mix it up. I don't have to have it with the pizza. I can eat it with the rice. And then the pizza, if I don't want to eat it with the chicken, I can, you know, dip it in the garlic sauce. You need a thin crust for a different spot. Just plain cheese. Okay, if I'm being honest, it tasted like plain cheese. So I don't honestly think that they paid attention to the 3 cheese, because it still tasted like one cheese. Like, I did not, and I'm a cheese lover. Like even when I go to Longhorn, I'm the like, I love that Parmesan crusted. Like, if you could add extra Parmesan, extra cheese, I'm always doing that. When I get a cheeseburger from Five Guys, extra cheese. When I go to IHOP, or if I go to Cracker Barrel, or if I'm ordering from there, extra cheese in my scrambled eggs. I'm not the biggest sandwich person, but when I go to Subway, extra provolone. What else do I get? I used to eat grilled cheese, but I don't really eat that anymore. I feel like grilled cheese growing up was like my struggle food. And not to say that it's a struggle food, because you can still get really good grilled cheese at Panera Bread, but for me, that was what I considered like my struggle food. And I will still eat it now. Not that it's a struggle food, but that's just what I like recall it as. But yeah, like when it comes to cheese, I do like a lot of stuff to have cheese. Like you guys know my house is being remodeled, but when my house was not being remodeled and I used to chef it up every day, I used to like putting like cheese on my broccoli when I saute it. You know, when I'm making my omelets in the morning, all that good stuff. Cheese is a big thing to me. So when I caught COVID in 2021, I can't remember, I think it was 2021. When I caught COVID in 2021, I lost all sense of taste and smell. And it was so strange that I had never experienced that day. Like, I had never experienced that kind of, like, thing. And It started off with like a headache, migraine. I didn't know. And I think I had like eaten a Reese's peanut butter cup while I was out. At that time, I think I was full time, but I would do like what's it called? I had a full time job, but I was doing like Amazon Flex on the side, and I would do like their little Prime pickup, like groceries, you know, something quick. You know, people tip you, you put it at their door, woo woo. So I would pick up shifts here and there, and I don't know if like, you know, when you have a moment of thought of like, I feel like something I just did is gonna cause this to happen. Like, I think I had like, I was out and about and then like doing drop offs, and then I was craving a Reese's peanut butter cup or something, and then I ate it, and then I think I touched a doorknob in between there right before I ate it, and I put two and two together at the moment. Was like, oh, if anything, I'll just get like a cold. I think that's what happened. And then a few days later, I started having this really bad, like, tingling headache that turned into a migraine, that turned into, like, a fever, that turned into, like, my back hurting, my spine. Like, I don't know what pregnancy feels like, but I felt like I was damn near pregnant. I had to, like, soak in hot water, like, sit in the bathtub for, like, literally the entire day in order to heal the pain. And I had, like, a loss of appetite. And then I went to the ER. And when I went to the ER, at this time, you know, this was like the height of COVID because it was 2021. 2020, we already knew COVID was coming from Europe and, you know, China, whatever. So they already, you know, people was already like catching it quick. Like, this was after the shutdown, though. I would say that this is after the shutdown. This is when things reopened, you know, in Maryland or whatever. And yeah, so after I had all these symptoms, I go to the ER. Mind you, the ER is packed. Like, everybody named Mama got COVID. Everybody named Mama is in there. And the first thing they do is obviously, like, I just told her the symptoms, like, I'm not sure. And they're like, oh, have you been around anyone that had COVID? I said, I'm not sure. Then they go to, like, you know, do like your vitals and stuff, blood pressure, with temperature. Temperature is high. Obviously, I already knew that. And then blood pressure was high, and I don't have high blood pressure, so I was just like, and it was like really high, like, and I was, they automatically felt like those were like warning signs of me having COVID, so they put me in like a separate line or a separate, I guess, like queue to be seen. And at this time, this was the height of COVID. When I tell you, this queue that they put me in made it go so much slower. Let's say I got there, let me see. Let's say I got there around 6 p.m. I was waiting. It was to the point where someone had to bring me a blanket. Like, someone was nice enough to bring me a blanket in the waiting room because I was there. And because you're in the queue, they, like, separate you from everybody else. So I was, like, sitting in the hallway kind of, like, by myself type of thing. And no one else was coming down that hallway. It's almost like this was, like, a containment area. And, yeah, so 6 p.m. Mind you, I got there 6 p.m. And I know when you go to the ER, obviously it's not a quick turnaround. Like, it's going to take 3 or 4 hours. I'm thinking I'm going to be out of there by 10, you know, go rest, take some medication. No, y'all. I was there from 6 p.m. I was there till about, like, 5 a.m. the next day. Like, I promise you, I worked a 12-hour shift with them doctors. Like, I was there till the sun came up the next day. And I don't know if I left, because even in the paperwork, there was, I think the day before I came, let me not mix the story up, but I think the day before I came, I did have symptoms of a migraine or something, but they took too long, so I left. And then the next day I came back. So I don't know if that was the same day, but I do know the first time that I went, I started telling them about the symptoms. And then they said I should come back. And when I came back this time, that's when I stayed till 6 a.m. because it was still long. And the first time when I went, they hadn't, you know, gotten to me. So I just left. But then this time when I came back because it was getting worse, that's when at 6 a.m., y'all, from being there from, 5 a.m., whatever. From being there from 6 p.m. to 5 a.m., 6 a.m. the next day, right? I had COVID 3 times. Yeah. So, so from doing all that, I'm sitting here, you know, it's freezing. I'm seeing the sun come up. Y'all, tell me why this lady comes out with like, what's that thing that those beekeeper people wear? Like, she was suited, like, and I felt so like, you ever feel like you contagious? Like, I felt so like I could have cooties or something. Like, I was so like, don't know if I'm sitting there, and I didn't even know she was coming to me. And she has like the little thing to protect your shoes on, but she's like suited up in a whole COVID-19 like suit zip, like you have to like hear her talk to the through the plastic, like nothing of her body's exposed, gloves, nothing. And I said, what is going on? So she comes out, she's like, yeah, Chino, did you fart or you pooped? Is that why you're in that corner? I smell something, y'all. He either farted or pooped. But because I see him hiding in a corner and he was just eating food in here, I feel like he pooped. Because Chino only hides when he poops. I'm telling y'all, my dog is so smart. He's so smart, but like he still makes accidents, you know? Like, I don't know how to explain it. He's pushing 9 years old now, but like he will poop, know that he's not supposed to poop inside. Like, he's supposed to like let you know if he have to use the bathroom, like go and sit at a door or cry, so you know, like that's a routine. He knows how to get your attention when he needs something. If he needs water, he'll come and sit to you and cry. If he or he'll scrape inside of his bowl if he's hungry or there's no water in there. So even when it comes to using the bathroom, he'll come and sit by you, or he'll come and cross his feet so you know he's holding it. Or he'll come and be like, and he'll keep like trying to get your attention until you go. But I don't know. He was on the bed begging for pizza and my butter chicken, and then he got off the bed, and then now I'm smelling the scent, and then I see him in the corner with his ears down, staring at me like he did something wrong. So he probably did poop, and I'm gonna pick it up. Let me just try to get to my story before the smell gets too strong. But anyways, so this lady comes in. Ooh, Chino is getting stronger. Ooh, let me see, y'all. Let me see. I'm finna look. Y'all think he pooped? Let me see. I smell something, but I don't see anything. Hold on. Yes, he did. That's why he's sitting in this. Let me show y'all him. That's why he's sitting in this corner, y'all. Look at him. Look at him. He know what he be doing. Why would you do that? Why did you poop in here? Y'all see how he's not even blinking? Chino! Why did you do that? Can you hear me? Like, his ears are down because he knows that, like, that is his way of, like, letting you know that he knows he's wrong. If his ears are up, he's happy, he's in a good mood. When his ears are down, he knows, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Chino, you about to go to the cage. I think it's bedtime now. And he looks so innocent, y'all. It would just make you to think like he is the most innocent dog in the world. But why did you do that? You see what he doing, y'all? He's giving me a side eye. Y'all see that? This is what I do with y'all. He pooped and he's giving me the side eye, as to say, I don't want to hear. Like, he turning his head. But anyways, so the lady comes in this full quarantined suit. And she's like, yeah, you have COVID. And then they gave me some type of antibiotics to take, I think for like 2 weeks. And then they said like I'm still gonna be contagious for the next, I think, week or so. So to stay away from people, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm thinking once I take the antibiotics, like, I'm gonna be good. You know, obviously I was happy because I'm like, I don't gotta go to work, thank goodness. But I was also in pain, so I'm like, damn, I can't even enjoy my off time. And you know, they were saying at that time, I think they were saying stay home for like a week and a half or 2 weeks. They were allowing people to stay home for 2 weeks if you had COVID, whatever, at my job. So I was like, okay. let them know, you know, give them documentation so they don't say I'm lying. You know, nowadays these jobs, you thinking that you're just making up stuff, so you got to provide documentation to save your job. And then, so after that, right, that's when it started to go downhill. Like, I thought once you get COVID, like, okay, cool, it's easy, it's done. No, I caught the COVID, and then went home with the antibiotics. Did not feel better. Like, I mean, I think it got better before it got worse. I would definitely say it got better before it got worse, because then, mind you, before I go too deep into the story, I took the COVID vaccine a week before. Isn't that crazy? A week before I caught COVID, I took the vaccine. I was like supposed to go out of town for like my birthday or something. And I took the vaccine. And then my friends said they didn't want to take the vaccine at the time, so they canceled the trip and said they weren't going. You know, good thing I'm not friends with them anymore, because that was some weird ass shit. But anyways, I took the vaccine. And then I ended up going out with my other friends for my birthday that weekend to the club. I hugged people, And mind you, me and the same friends was in the same sections. We hugged the same people. We were in the same circles. And no one else in the friend group caught COVID but me. Like, and I just was like, for me to be the only one to catch COVID, it wasn't because I was outside. It had to be like a door handle that someone touched that had COVID that I just happened to touch, and then decided to go and eat Reese's peanut butter cups like I said I did, and got sick. Because, you know, sometimes you be out and about and you see a candy that you want to buy from the gas station when you're getting gas or something. And you don't think like, oh, I've been touching the pump, I've been pressing 93 or whatever gas you get. You don't think that through, like, oh, I've been opening the door at the mall. Or you just eat it. And literally, I caught COVID. Like, and I'm not a big drinker, so it's not like someone did like try to like purposely give me COVID or something. Like, I don't even think I really drunk that much on my birthday, because I'm a natural turn person. Like, even me now, like, I got a lot of energy. I haven't drunk anything. Like, I just am a naturally lit person. So I'm just like, you know, I am in shock that how like all my friends didn't get it and I got it. And I'm like, okay, so whatever. So you need to do more research on these type of things. I know. I need to. Well, it was a good lesson that I learned, and the lesson was don't eat after you've been out at the mall, touching hangers, touching doorknobs, touching gas pumps, and putting in your pin at different places and stuff like that. So, but even after that, like I said, get down. We're not friends. We are not friends right now. Not him trying to jump back up here. Anyway, so what else happened? Yeah, so that's when, back to the story, symptoms start getting worse, right? So now I get home, taking the medication, and my back is still like paining me. I'm still sitting in the bathtub for hours and hours at a time, like in boiling hot water, trying to like solve the pain. I'm sleeping with a heating pad. I don't have no appetite to eat. Like, I don't even feel hungry. And it's like this for like a whole week. Y'all, I kid y'all not. Worse, everything started to stink. Like, at the time I was dating this guy. He was my boyfriend. And he had like made me like scrambled eggs and was, you know, trying to like do the little boyfriend things that when your girlfriend is sick. But he also was like, you know, masked up, trying to make sure he didn't get sick. And surprisingly, he was in the same house with me and didn't get COVID. That's actually crazy. But he was there, whatever the case may be. And everything that he would cook for me would stink. Like me, who loved cheese and eggs and all this stuff. Like, it just stunk. Like, the cheese smelled like something so rotten. And the egg smelled rotten. And then after a few days after that goes, so now we're pushing into a week and a half, all of a sudden, taste, like, everything starts tasting nasty. Like, the taste of cheese starts tasting nasty. And I'm like, what? I love cheese. Like, why does this taste nasty? And I'm thinking, like, oh, maybe it's expired or something. But then it starts, like, everything that I eat starts tasting funny. So then it makes me not eat even more. And at this point, I'm just losing weight. And I'm already skinny. So me losing weight is not really a good thing. And then, unless it's like belly fat, that's different. But yeah, so then 2 weeks goes by, guys. And I can no longer smell anything. And I didn't really notice it in the beginning because, you know, even when you can smell, like the way I smell my dog's poop that he pooped in the room, which I still need to pick up, I can smell that, right? But if that wasn't a scent, the natural scent of the room doesn't, like, I don't really smell nothing. So to me, when I lost my sense of smell, I didn't really know I lost it until, like, my boyfriend at the time was cooking. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I can't smell what you're cooking. Like, I would be looking at the soup and the fish, and I can't smell anything. So that's when I knew, and it was getting crazy. And then, what else? And then that's when, yeah, I couldn't taste anything. I could only taste texture. So, like, I would eat cream of wheat, and I wouldn't taste anything. I would eat yogurt. I wouldn't taste anything. Like, anything you gave me, tea, liquor, alcohol, anything. Like, I would be craving food. Like, I would be like, oh, I want some soul food from this place. And then we'll order it, and I can't taste it. Like, I can just feel the mushiness of it, but it didn't have a taste. Like, it tasted like water. And, well, even water has a taste because it have, like, that mineral taste. But, like, it literally tasted like air. Like, yeah, like air. Like... So with that being said, it took a while. I think it took a little over a month and a half before my smell and taste buds start to come back. But if I'm being honest, I don't feel like cheese has ever tasted the same. I feel like a lot of foods that I used to like don't taste exactly the same. They taste similar, but they don't taste as good as they used to. So I don't know if that's like a residual side effect that's just continuous. But yeah, I'm just upset because I'm just like, how would they be pushing the whole get the vaccine, COVID, to protect against COVID? You won't get COVID. And I took the vaccine and still got sick a week later. It just doesn't make sense to me personally. Because they said that when you took the vaccine, that's like putting the live virus inside of you. And then it's supposed to make your body immune to it. So even with me doing that, how is it that I still caught COVID? Like, the answer is just, they're not answering up. So yeah. That was my COVID journey, guys. But I'm about to pick up Chino's dog poop, clean up the area, and watch this new episode of Paradise that seems to look interesting. And then I was watching this show that I was waiting for it to come back. It's like a South African show. It's called Paradise. I mean, not Paradise, Fatal Seduction. But I watched the whole thing, like the whole entire season in one night with my mom. We like binge watched it. So now I don't have nothing to watch outside of this episode. So I'm gonna take my time, watch this episode. I have a lot of homework due. I mean, not a lot. I have a homework assignment due tomorrow, and I have a quiz due tomorrow and a homework assignment due the day after. And then I have an overdue assignment that has 3 parts, but it's technically not late since the other 2 parts aren't due until tomorrow night. But I might just try to do that tonight. I'm not sure. Today's like my rest day, though, to be honest, because this homework is about to attack me. I finished, not my first semester, but I finished my first class. I finished my first class in graduate program. Don't get me started. Sorry, y'all. Chino's tested me. But anyways, yeah, I finished my first class. Or I'm about to be finished. Wednesday is the last day for my first class of graduate school. And the first week of grad school usually isn't too bad I would say. I feel like I'm not gonna say the first semester is easy because these next two classes is looking like they're about to bombard me, but with work. But I feel like grad school is easier for people that are not working full-time jobs or like work for themselves, so they have more time to maneuver and like rest and like do work. But not saying that it's impossible for the people that have jobs, because there's a lot of people in my class that have jobs, and there's a lot of people I know that have their graduate and did it while pregnant or, you know, married with kids and a job. So yeah. But hey, I'm glad you guys like my series about butter chicken and Papa John's pizza. Make sure if you're gonna drink soda, you drink water with it too, so your pH or your system is not saying that your intake for sugar is too high. Make sure it balances out. That's something I always try to remember. And I haven't opened my MacBook yet. It's actually sitting in a box on the TV stand. I will have to open it tomorrow because my professors are saying that our quiz is using Excel. So I have to open it and add their code and stuff so I can get like Microsoft Office and stuff like that for free. Because my old laptop, y'all, is no more space on it, all that crazy stuff. But anyways, I wanted to get my nails done. So I might get my nails done in the morning as soon as it opens, because I wanted to do a really nice unboxing video. And I feel like doing an unboxing video with my nails looking like this is kind of ratchet. Not ratchet, but like, you know, like, dang, you put some paint on it or something. So, you know, I want to do my nice MacBook unboxing. And I've had it for 2 weeks and I haven't opened it. And it was over like $1,500, but I don't know, like, I don't know. I feel like I enjoy spending more money on traveling, where like I have a whole bunch of memories, than buying a material thing. Don't get me wrong, I do like material things, but like it's not like compulsory all the time. Obviously, if I'm gonna be in my graduate program, you know what I'm saying, I deserve to have the, you know, top technology and all. But obviously that 1,500 could have went to a nice, you know, quick trip to the Bahamas or something. And right now it's sitting there in a box staring at me unused. So yeah. But yeah, hopefully the MacBook will make me more than 1,500 once I open it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go get my nails done tomorrow, so I can be like, unbox my MacBook Pro with me. And if you want to see that video, it's gonna be on TikTok. And I did make a quick video of my first impression of eating the butter chicken with the Papa John's pizza. It's on TikTok. I just need to edit it really quick. And I did it in the app, so editing is just a quick crop, put a little title on it and post. So it should be up it's already 12 midnight, so it should be up tomorrow. But stay tuned for that. And thanks for joining me on this little, you know, meetup with Joe. Maybe that's what we should call it. Meetups, our nightly meetups with Joe. And we gotta get Chino's haircut. I might take you guys along for that. He needs a haircut and a wash. I did get him a pet carrier bag because we may be traveling. If not, I'll return it. You know, I'm the queen of return. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So thanks for joining, and make sure to watch the rest of my videos. They're all pre-recorded, most of my lives. So once we get off here, I'm sure this last live will be automatically uploaded for you guys to rewatch. Someone said you're my ideal woman. Oh, thanks. But I am no perfectionist. I definitely have flaws, and no one's perfect. I don't consider myself perfect. I try to get close to perfection, but not all the time. All right, guys. Bye.